Again. That. Online. Connected. Connected. Check. Check 2. Okay, now it's showing my bitrate. Okay. I think... Hang on, I'm gonna look at a couple more things because I need to learn numbers. Hi, Skull Candy. Hi, Snugsy. I had just killed my stream so that I could restart it. You have impeccable timing. Starborn! Hello! Fenrir! Esmeray, alright. So, that's live. Live bitrate, excellent. Frame average bitrate 1600. That. Okay, so I don't have the ability to run the bitrate it thinks I'm able to run. That's why it wouldn't show me anything. Gotcha. I don't understand it, but I understand it. Oh, man. Also, excuse me, where's my stream note? I just got it running, Scarlet. Give me a sec. I'm dealing with the scuff. You'll get your stream notification when I do the ping. First I have to, like, you know how whenever you first turn on a stream and you have to test all the little buttons? Because I haven't set this thing up in 4 months? Yeah, give me a sec. Let me move this, make sure that my post is gone there. Readjust the live stream for YouTube. YouTube's working, right? Yeah, YouTube's working. Okay. Let me edit that. Oh, man. I miss this. Back to this. Paste that. Show more. Yeah, we'll leave it on entertainment. Save that, call it good. Exit out of YouTube. So YouTube's good, music is good, Twitch is good. Oh, actually, while I'm at it, I need to see something real quick. If I go here and say, does it show up? Is it not? Well, darn. Okay, it shows up over there, but not over here. Oh, wait, there it goes. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, we officially have dual chat up and running. I have implemented the Restream bot so that it can tell you who is from which channel and said what. It works on YouTube and it works on Twitch. Perfect. Oh my gosh. One button. All you need to push is one button to get that thing to work. Alright. I'm gonna put that there. Yay, it's working. Hey! Alright. So, would you say that the music is too loud or just right? I need to know. How does everything sound to you guys? Just right? It's not over my voice too much or anything like that. I've also moved my microphone yet again. Go figure. This isn't the first time I've done it. Nope, all good. Heck yeah. Aw, thank you for the head pats. Oh gosh, that's something I need to do that I haven't done in literally forever. You know what I have to do? I have to go to other Discords and write the little self-promo text that I haven't done in forever with my friends. Wow, man, I haven't streamed in 4 months. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. We're going to copy that. All right. Who all do I self-promo say hi to? Haven't done this in forever. My gosh. My goodness. Good gravy. Where are all of the little going live channels? Do 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 do. I'm also not in nearly as many Discords as I used to be in, because I went and cut back a huge amount. Look at me, that is a long time. 4 months? Yes. The last time I streamed was probably back in... Was it July? I think it was in July. Yuck. Alright, I can close Discord now. I don't need Discord anymore. Alright. This is where things are gonna be fun. Hi guys. Bet you thought there'd be a VTuber, huh? Hello. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Still got my hat. Still here. Same old me. As always. It's Birdman. It's Birdman. Oh man, I have not streamed in ages, but hello. It's good to see you all. Starborns, burb, but humans. Yes. It is me. The humans. Room has changed a bit. Yes. I definitely haven't added a resin printer, a 3D printer, which is behind the tree, another 3D printer, a table, this shelf filled with filaments and paints and such. Yeah, no, a lot is changed. I'm still chewing on gum. I should take care of that. There we go. Must get... I have a heater on the floor. It's the middle of fall, winter. Yeah. It's not the worst. If I need to, I can reach over my table and everything and just crack the window open a little bit. Look at the bird. Look at all of the fan arts right here for you guys. Okay. Fine. They need bird. Do I still have that program? I don't. Ooh. I never reinstalled that program. Hang on a second. I need to find something real quick. Do I still have YouTube Mini? I don't know. Oh, this won't take long. I'll have it fixed in a minute. Oh, man. So, a little bit of an update for you guys. Hi, it's been a while. I've been busy with life. I got burnt out and I had to take a step back and focus on myself and work and everything else. And I've been taking it one step at a time. You guys who have been in my Discord have kind of watched me going through all that. I've been getting back into 3D printing and it has picked up immensely. I'm very happy for that. I'm getting back into the more business aspect of 3D printing, which is why I built all of this stuff to house it. I am attempting to get back into streaming, which was a passion of mine. Something that really brought the spark back for streaming was... Oh gosh, I want to activate this thing. One of the things that brought me back for my love of streaming was that I went to a con for the first time, which was ReachCon. And I enjoyed ReachCon enough that I sat there and I went, hey, I need to get back to streaming. I need to do this again. I miss it. I miss my friends. I miss hanging out with everyone. This isn't the right artwork. Hang on. I need to delete some artwork. Replace it. Place image. We're doing some very basic stuff for right now. Move. There we go. Okay. That should be perfect, I think. How do I reattach this? Do I do a game capture? PNG. Okay. Capture specific window. This thing. Oh gosh. Hang on. Filter. Chroma key. There we go. There. Bird. You happy? Bird. He sits on the microphone. The bird is here. It's a real stream now. Great. I'm gonna have to figure this out so much more. Man. So eepy. Well, I'm here for a pretty relaxing stream today at the very least. Today, as I reach down here, pick some things up off the floor. Right, they've been sitting in wait. Where's the head pats? I removed them. I removed a lot of my settings because for this stream I was turning on my face cam instead of my VTuber, so it wouldn't actually activate anything. So I just turned them off. I'm sorry. This is my first time back in 4 months. Give me a break. But today, oh boy, if I got things for you, I don't know, you might recognize this guy. It might look kind of like a Hollow Knight. It might look kind of like a grub. Maybe a hornet. So, I am going to be miniature painting because I thought it would be fun. Oh, nice. Net 20. Bugs in the burp stream. But yeah. No, I wanted something to do. I wanted something relaxing, and Tatsu's here.
Tatsu117 just cheered 40 bits.
Hi, Tatsu. Hello, buddy. Remember, you're supposed to be saving your money. Remember. Oh, man. You and Hoovie, I swear. Don't make me go to Hoovie, though. I'm gonna be honest. I have considered threatening you with going to Hoovie and being like, hey, so Tatsu, right? We both love that guy. He keeps spending money on me. She got some bits, you got what's left. Alright, fine. I wanted to have a relaxing stream today for a couple of hours before I call it a night, just to try and slowly ease me back into streaming and everything. And I thought, you know what? Why not do it painting miniatures? I thought that would be a lot of fun. And so here we are. We are going to be doing the painting of the miniatures. And we're going to be enjoying some good music. I've actually been forming an album off of a whole heck of a lot of music. I'm going to be adding to it as time goes on, probably from Hollow Knight, probably from other video games and such, and just compiling a list. It's on shuffle, it'll be fine. Alright, so who should we start with? Hornet or the Hollow Knight? What you guys think?
Tatsu117 said, I won't lie, I saw art and first thought was Burb also does normal art.
No, I don't do normal art. I am incapable of the normal art. I do weird art. Like a little crackhead, I don't know. The Hornet? I see. Got Hornet, got Hollow Knight, let's see what that's. Red? Got some white, black. Here's my metallic gray for their swords. And we got regular gray for Hollow Knight. Even got a little bit of green. Actually, I've got two greens. Go with dark green for now. Back, sorry, dealing with children. Dealing with children is fine. You don't gotta apologize to me. I am having a chill night. I'm not expecting much to go on. I'm just going to enjoy music, enjoy fellowship with everyone, and paint some miniatures. Now, as I get all of these opened up, I'd like everyone to hear me out a little bit. In my Twitch stream, one of the tags for my streams is, and always has been, Christian. I'm a Christian content creator, or at least I've always claimed to be. I don't really show it that much, though. I wanted and felt compelled to actually start showing it a bit more in my streams of me being Christian and everything. Maybe I was called to it. I'm not sure how to really put that into words. But as such, if you've been to my Discord, I recently created a prayer board. If there is something or anything going on in your lives, even if you want to keep it super vague or something, if there's something going on, please put it on the prayer board. Tell me in stream on chat or something, and I'll pray for you. I'll keep you in my prayers. I don't know. It's something I wanted to add to my streams. One of the ways that I show that I care for my community. Make a little weekly prayer board. Check in on everyone. Make sure they're doing okay. All that stuff. Alright? I saw that. Take a sip. I have water with me. it's red. The color that attracts hummingbirds. Sugar, guess what? What? What is it? What have I needed to guess? Gosh, all these paints are brand new and sealed within an inch of their lives. There we go. But yeah. I will take a moment in every stream to go over my prayer board, or anyone who in stream has mentioned they need prayers for something. And I will also take a moment at some point every stream to thank everyone who's been supporting me, whether through donations or anything like that. Donations, lurking, being here in general. A moment to be thankful for you guys for helping make this all possible. I have water. It's red. Is it actually water then? Yes, it is water. It is, in fact, water. I took a little bit of one of those flavored squirt bottles, and I squirt it into my water sometimes. It's mostly just vitamins. It's not even really sugar or anything like that. B vitamins, a little bit of flavoring. Scarlet's up to 30 stream streak. Heck yeah. I still have my watch streak? Dang. You'd think after 4 months they would have changed something? Reset? Apparently not. No, this just goes on forever. Alright, here we go. You adjusted. Alright. You know what? I can probably do Hollow Knight and Hornet. I'll just paint the Knight while I paint Hornet. One dries, the other one gets marked. But no, how long is your streak at this point, Esmeralda? I know it's long. I think you were nearing like 150? Somewhere around there? Still sad I lost mine. I'm sorry, okay? Watch streaks it at 121. Let's start with the touchiest of colors. White. So both these characters need a lot of white. I'm just gonna put this over here for now. I need it in a minute. Yeah, this is a good angle. What? You Why you knocka? Thank you for the lurks, Scarlet. You have a good one. Take care of yourself. Do the things you gotta go do's. And I will see you around. Do, do, do. Gosh, how has life been for all y'all these past 4 months? I've seen plenty of joys and hardships alike. I hope you all are hanging in there as we enter into the holiday season. Hello, Toasty Modes. I am kind of back in an odd way. Not VTubing right now. It's a face. It's a face. It's also a miniature Hollow Knight, because we're doing some miniature painting. But yes, Toasty Modes, tell the world, sound the bells, tell the masses, he has returned. Sugar Chapeau has in fact returned to streaming. Life not been good, but you're still alive. I feel that. I understand that. Care about you nonetheless, though. Care about you, praying for you, all that good stuff. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Tatsu. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. I also see the ads in progress. It's going to be difficult for me to know when all that's happening, if I'm being honest. Big the cat. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, Watcher. My, I haven't said that in a long time. How you doing? Welcome to my little corner of the world. Been a while? It has been a while. In case you can't tell by me not being a VTuber right now. It's been about, I am pretty sure at least, 4 months. But I don't know. It's been a good 4 months. Two years. Esmeralda been around for 2 whole heckin' years. My gosh. Is this where I'm supposed to point at you and be old? Old. Would have been longer with the original account. Okay, I know you were going through accounts at one point because something was going on. Isn't this one of the original accounts, though? I can't remember anymore. Here we go. He's off to a good start. And while that dries for a little bit, just set it off to the side, we'll paint Hornet's mask. I remember a different OC. Oh, the other OC. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Do 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 do. Yes, I remember the Vampire Princess. It was very purple. I like purple.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
Love you too. See, I still have some of the redeems up and running. I just couldn't get them all up and running. Not with a stream quite like this. Do 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 do. Oh, the love for the human. Well, you're a human too. Little Miss Dark Angel. My gosh. You is human too. Thank you for the boops. I think this mask is coming along quite nicely. Alright. We'll let this dry for a little bit. Pick up our favorite little guy again. Layer 2. That's the thing, you kind of have to add a couple of layers to actually get it to look good and proper. Otherwise it looks kind of splotchy and gray. I might leave stream early though, have a migraine that I can't get rid of. You know full well that that's fine. You know full well that I've always said, please take care of yourself first and foremost. And that still stands even after 4 months. You gotta go and take care of yourself. Go take care of yourself. I am probably going to be ending stream around about midnight my time. Maybe a little earlier. I'm thinking of only doing like a 3 to 4 hour stream at most. Mostly because I'm just getting back into the swing of things. I'm taking it slow. Wanted to at least let you know, wanted to hang out because I missed you. I've missed y'all too. I really have. 'Tis good to be back in a sense. Very good. And hopefully in the weeks to come, I'll add a game day back in. And I'll have VTubers streaming game days. My honest hope is to start adding miniature painting more regularly as like one stream that I do every week. I paint a miniature on stream because I feel like that would be fun and a good way to interact with the community would be to say, hey guys, what do you want me to print off for next week's painting? I can print a D&D character, a dragon, Space Marine, Hollow Knight, all sorts of stuff. And then we can just relax with music and arts. That would be really cool. Heck yeah. Thank you for the supports. Hello. Hey! Welcome in on the YouTube side of things. Did my music stop? My music stopped. There we go. I think I gotta let him sit for a little bit again. And we'll do the next layer on this one. Sure! Hey, golly! Hi, Pixel. Hello, friendo. Long time no see. And also, I'm live streaming. Look at this flesh. It's been so long. It's been 4 months. I agree. It has been far too long. 4 months. Too long. I'm leaving to go take care of myself. Okay, Okay, bye. Yes, go take care, Esme. Was good to see you. It was good to say everyone. Thank you, everyone who's been lurking. Actually, I might have a rant that needs to be had about lurking. Maybe I'll save that for its own designated stream. I had foods and am eepy. Delicious. Good foods. Eeps are also good. I have come with 3D model painting, Hornet, and Hollow Knight, and calming musics. So yeah, that's what we're up to. So if you're eepy, this is a good place to eat. Because we got calm vibes right now. What foods? That is an excellent question also. Also, hello, room temperature soap. What foods? Ooh. Thanksgiving leftovers. I approve. We had leftovers yesterday, so today was kind of like loaded baked potato stuff. We had spam, we had mashed potatoes, we had carrots as the vegetable, all that kind of stuff. Paint? Yes. I decided as a first stream back after several months that I wanted to do nice, calm music, and I decided to forego my VTuber model in order to do painting. And my goal is that here over the next weeks and months and such, I can spend like one day every week or month or whatever, however I do it, to have a nice calm stream with everyone and paint the model of the day. And if anything for the community, I'll have you guys help choose a model for me to 3D print throughout the week leading up to the painting stream. A dragon, a D&D character, something we find on the internet. That's what I'm thinking of. Looks so cool. Yeah. So, we've got a Hollow Knight right now. And I'm also painting a Hornet. We also have the Flea and the Grub for next time. I'm not painting those right now. In fact, I'm just gonna set them back down on their little piece of cardboard over there. Yeah, Temp, how you doing? How was your day? Also, while I'm noticing a new crowd popping in and everything, like Pixel and Temp and all that, I'll do my little spiel again. As you can see down below in my description area, at least on the tags for Twitch, it says Christian. I am a Christian content creator. I don't usually talk about or promote my faith that much on my streams. I've kind of felt moved to try and do that a little bit more, find ways of putting that back into my streams and everything. So I've decided that if you've been in my Discord, you may have seen it already. I've added a channel called the Prayer Board. And I also will leave this open every stream as an open question. I might write it down as a pinned comment or something. But if there's anything you guys have going on in your life, prayer or praise, whether it's something you're excited about and you hope goes well, or something you've been struggling with, you can go into as much detail as you'd like. You can keep it vague. But if you'd like for me to pray for you, I'd like to do that. It's one of my ways of showing that I care for my community. So, if there's ever anything you guys need from the prayer board, please feel free to speak up, write down a prayer, and I will have a moment during my streams where I will take a short little 1-2 minute break and pray for everyone. I also plan to take a break once in a while every stream. Hang on, I'm messing with paint. To shout out and show my thanks for everyone who's lurking, chatting, donations. People have been supporting me and subscribing to my coffee, that sort of thing. I want to take a moment to shout them out as well, because they deserve it. Everyone who supports me in those little ways, little subs or bits here and there, are what allow me to print things, allow me to do all this stuff. So yeah, prayer board and shoutouts. 2 things that I'm wanting to start adding to my streams. Toxicali. Hello, hello. Love you, Burb. Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for the drink, Snow Crystal. I see the jumping jacks. I'll get to it. Welcome in. I've added red paint to my paintbrushes. We're gonna start painting Hornet. Someone wants me to do jumping jacks, though. So I guess we're gonna do that. Do I even have room in here anymore? Hang on, let me just kind of take the floor things to the side where no one's looking. There we go. The floor stuff has been swept to the side. Alice sleeps. You're fine, Snow Crystal. My gosh. You know, at this point, I'd think, right? I'd think everyone would know that my streams are meant to be a chill spot, right? I am a vibe. A vibe zone. Alright. New paintbrush. Red. I'm excited for you to stream again. I did not want to fall asleep. You guys know that I consider the fact that people do and can fall asleep in my streams to my voice and everything like that. You guys know that I consider that a huge blessing, right? Every time I've had someone come to me being like, I fell asleep in your stream because you are a vibe, you have a super nice voice, all that stuff, it always makes me blush a little bit. I fell asleep while the stream was no working yet. Love it. Do 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 do. Actually, while I'm at it and I'm thinking about this, hey Pixel, how are you? Just in general, how are you? How have you been? You still taking care? I see you all the heckin' time busy as a bee with Gordy and his server and all that stuff. Making sure to get enough you time? Oh, ads. There you go. There you go. Now it should all be back. Gotta remember that my buttons are there. Okay, so, do. Snow Crystal's been stressed. No stresses. I don't know how often I have to say that one. But no, if the minute you sit down you got some rest, that's good. I call that a win. Also, BRB. Gotta do stuffs. Okay. I'll remember my question when you get back. There we are. Now, I know it looks a little bit brown, but that's because we've only done like one rough layer of red. Trust me, it's gonna look better here in a sec. Trust the process. That's a saying that artists use, right? Trust the flippin' process. I've been stressed the whole time you've been gone. My life went to a lot of times, not blaming you, just coinky dinks and all the same. The minute I vanish, everyone's lives fall apart. Clearly, I needed to make the prayer board sooner. Also, part of the reason that I am choosing to show my faith a little more in my works and everything is because part of what got me out of my little depresso espresso burnout episode was taking a step back and kind of going, hey Jesus, it's your boy Sugar Chapeau, help? Like, can you help some, please? Like, point me in a direction at all? A little bit of guidance, a little bit of peace. That's all I'm asking for. I'll do whatever trial and tribulation you've got set up right now. But point me in the right direction. And that direction ended up kind of being going to ReachCon, which was a big old Christian streamer con, which reignited my want to stream and pointed me in directions of how I could do it better, and pointed me in the directions of the things I've been doing well and the things I could work at, and also reignited part of my faith. And I was like, oh, well, okay then. There. That's a lot less brown, wouldn't you say? Heck of a lot more red in there. Oh, Snow. Real quick, if you are still there. Because I'm a curious little burb and I haven't seen my friends in a while. And I miss you guys and I want to catch up. Hey Snow, how is Micus? How's he been? Runs back to Hi, Sammy. It's a nerd. Wow. 9-hour shift tomorrow starting at 8:30. Gross. I hate 8:30. Like the 9-hour shift part, not the worst. I can do that. I know how to do that. Not the worst. 8:30. Gross. bad drama happened, but we're okay, well, as long as you guys are okay. I am sorry that drama happened. Part of me, after hearing the everything has gone to heck while I've been gone for 4 months, part of me is like, well, I guess I'm not surprised if everything went to heck, but I'm glad you guys are doing okay. Just proud of myself doing mornings. Hey, if you can do mornings, more power to you. I am incapable. I am too much of a night owl. Sucks. And I've done every little thing in the book. This looks wrong to be holding them upside down like this. But I have to paint the inside of the cloak. The cloak, it must be painted. Every inch. Oh, you work at a sandwich shop. You see, Pixel, this is what I was actually meaning to ask you earlier whenever the ads happened. It was, how have you been? How's life? What's up? Because I've seen you off and on in the Gordy server whenever I've stopped by, but I haven't gotten the chance to catch up with you. Or really anyone, for that matter. I'm taking these moments to catch up with everyone. Ooh, we got a big one from Snow Crystal. Well, that's dumb. Both of you are welcome in my server. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna be honest, Snow Crystal, I've had a similar fear before. Because I know the minute I ever reveal any kind, like if I were to ever reveal anything remotely political or the such, political, religious, I'm trying to be more religious, but even so, online, I could easily be called every stupid little name in the book just because people disagree with my opinion on things. And that is so bizarre that people resort to name calling, half the time name calling, which doesn't even make sense. And you are my enemy just because you have a different opinion than me. So dumb. But care about you guys. I'm glad you're doing the surviving and you're doing okay. And I'm glad that the big spooks are behind you. And that I can still be the nice little welcoming vibe place that I am. Been a roller coaster, a lot of good, some bad. I'm thriving. Today my manager stopped by on her day off, gave me a coat. Nice. Heck yeah. Oh dang, hardcats. Hello, hello. Hey, I'm painting miniatures. Missed you. I'll always love you and don't mind if you ever want to quit the streaming thing. I just want you to try and find the peace. Sugar Chapeau with me on Twitch. You deserve. Aww. Love you, hardcats. It's always good to see you around. I am getting back into things. This is my first stream back. It's very nice to see you. I will make sure to stop by one of your streams here in the future again. I just started getting back to even like popping into other streams and such like I used to chat and drop lurks and everything. Like, I said hi to Gordy for the first time in what feels like months, and I'm pretty sure it hasn't been months, but my word, it felt like it. I dropped in on some of the people I met from Reach for the first time since the start of November.
Well, Dad, they got helmets on their heads, but I got a watermelon instead. Watermelon!
I don't stream now, I just promote others. Oh, you stopped streaming? Well, even so. You are a heckin' goober. And I most certainly enjoyed your Faster Than Light and Slay the Spire streams. It was a blast getting to hang out during those times. Hope to see you around more. It's always nice to see friendly faces in general. Trying to get around the sword to paint the coat. You want to know more about me? Heck yeah. How have you been, though, the past few months? Which of the windows in your house has the best coverage of a... I can creep through the windows? Technically there's a window right this way in front of my camera. So if you ever wanted to be a little creeper and watch me stream, that window right there. Oh man. How you been the past few months, Chapeau? Wow. That's how I've been, Pixel. It started with burnout. This new life and chance beyond words. I've been getting better, healthier, I'm alive. I am so glad to hear that, Pixel. I really am. I was... Like, you had told me a couple of things at one point, and I was like, a lot is going on in Pixel's life, but this doesn't sound bad. So I'm really glad to hear that you are thriving and doing well. Now, yeah, it started with burnout. Story time. So, way back the last months, whenever I stopped streaming, I had burnout. I was trying to do too many things in my life. And I took a step back, I reevaluated, and I went, okay, pick like one thing to focus on. And at the time, that thing was not 3D printing, and it wasn't really streaming, it was nothing. It was other stuff entirely. And I was like, okay, do that. And then slowly but surely, as the months went on, each month I reintroduced like one thing back into my life. One month, one of my friends came to me and went, can you 3D print me a cosplay thing? And I went, I'd like to get back into 3D printing. So I did. I worked on that. I don't have a good way of showing pictures on my screen. Actually, I might. I might have a way to show a picture on my screen. Well, November was where things actually picked up the most. Yeah, right. So if I go to here and I click this, yeah, November is where things picked up the most because I made my first cosplay. Hollow Knight. I don't know that you can really see it that well. Right there in the middle is actually one of the charms. I 3D printed the charms, I 3D printed the sword and the helmet, and I had a blast. It was also when I went to ReachCon, which was my first ever convention to go to, really. A Christian streamer convention down in Florida. That is what finally got the ball rolling again for me. Since then, as I readjust the pillow I'm using, since then, I got back fully into 3D printing, making miniatures, making cosplay, making whatever knickknacks I can for people. The skull roses. Still have a bunch of those as I drop the paint. Don't worry, it's fine. I caught it. But still, from the knickknacks to miniatures to cosplay and everything, it got me back fully into 3D printing. The con itself reawakened my love for streaming. It got me back into, because it was a streamer con and a Christian con kind of mashed together. I loved how the one guy put it. He was like, so you like Chick-fil-A, right? And you like your church camps, right? But you also like being a streamer. What if we just mashed it all together? This is the second year they've ever done ReachCon. It was a blast. I met so many new faces. I met so many streamer faces that I actually recognize, that I've been hanging out with, that I used to watch stream and everything. And it made me want to get back into streaming. It made me want to get my personal faith and my beliefs as a Christian back into my content more. Why I made the prayer wall in my Discord, why I am trying to be more of a Christian streamer, why I'm getting back into streaming and 3D printing and everything. Because, in all honesty, as I said to Snow Crystal earlier, I got out of my little burnout and depression streak by kind of taking a step back and going, hey God, help? At least point me in a direction. And that direction was ReachCon. I had thought I wasn't going to get the chance to go to a con this year, And after I sat back and went, hey, God, can you point me in some direction to help give me peace, clear my head? I don't care if there are trials ahead. I can deal with stuff, trials, tribulations, hardship, whatever. I can deal with it. I just need a direction. And it was kind of like God went, bet. And he was like, hey, you there, random person, find Sugar Chapeau and ask him if he can build you the RWBY Ruby scythe gun thing from that anime. So I got to building that for her, and she was like, hey, are you going to ReachCon? And I was like, what's that? She's like, it's a streamer convention and a Christian convention all kind of rolled into one. And I was like, that sounds cool. I wasn't planning on going to anything. And she was like, it's not till November. Tickets are super cheap. They're this much. And I was like, that's super affordable. And they have options to carpool with some of these people that I know. Sure, sure. I'll just do it. And they're like, yeah, you know that scythe you're making for me? That's for the con. We're doing cosplay this year because they've never done it, and I'm helping run the cosplay section. And I was like, oh, well, while I'm printing off your thing, I'm gonna make my own cosplay. Case in point, I made my own cosplay. So yeah, one step at a time. That's really how it do be. It do be one step at a time sometimes. And I asked for direction. I asked for an amount of guidance. I got it. I can't deny that. Alrighty. Got some white paint still. Heck yeah. There we go. Knickknacks. Yes, I love knickknacks. So proud of you, boss man. It's wild and amazing. Glad you're doing better. Thank you. I once again am going back to my roots as a streamer. And my roots were I am blessed to be able to live here, 3D print, and do all these things as little side jobs that are not really sustaining themselves. Yes, I still live with my parents and all that. I am paying them for food and housing. I'm basically paying them rent. I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in. I want to take what little good that I've been given in my life and I want to put it back out into the world. That's where my streaming came from to start with. So I'm going back to my roots as I get back into streaming and get back from ReachCon and all that stuff. And I'm going back into my roots of I've been blessed. There is good that is happening in my life. I want to take that good that's happened to me and finds ways to give to everyone else again. And get the ball rolling because you start to see that little ping pong effect of one good deed leading to another, snowball gets rolling, and then suddenly everyone's doing a little bit better in their life. This is where it starts. There's always so much bad going on. Like, at one point, I was seeing a meme, and take what I'll say with a grain of salt, right? It was a meme. The meme was, what was the thing on the internet that made you into what some people would call, oh, radical? You have such radical views. What radicalized you? Oh, and everyone was joking around with that stuff. Half of it had to do with politics and all that stuff. I sit there and I go, what radicalized me? Seeing how easy it is for people on the internet to just hate each other for the most minuscule of reasons. If you're going to start spreading hate, I don't got time for you in my life. I am here to spread good, to try and give of what God has given to me. The internet can be a sickening and tiring place, or you can make it better. Silly little hummingbird. Remember to show yourself the same kindness you give to others. I have gotten a lot better about that. Also, ads are about to start. And my music stopped, so I'm waiting for the ads to go by before I start up the music again. Not to ads, yes to ads. I'm trying to decide if I want to talk about the ads thing next after the ads start. Gosh, they're taking a long time. Yeah, well, it's fine. I could talk about my thoughts on Twitch. There we go. We got the ads up and running. Bow, 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 bow. Only 6 seconds. All right. Hi. Hello. Yeah. Remember that thing I said about how easy it can be for people to hate on the internet? Just the fact alone that I'm Christian makes me a target. Which is sad. Silly little... So the silly lizard insurance thing, one of the current ads, has a dad joke at the end. Ooh! Do tell, do tell. Share with the class, why don't you? As I get a little more red paint going for Hornet and finish up the cloak. I think this will be the last layer I need to do. Guy tosses his phone in a wishing well. Person calling their name is... Oh no. Something tells me Penny is not going to be, granting his wishes anytime soon. Just a guess. Hello, Cheyenne. Hi, friendo. I'm back. Kinda, sorta, maybe. It's not VTuber, but it counts. Counts for streaming. Reaction had me giggling like an idiot. So I realize the thing I never did with these models was properly sand down all the edges. That's like the one thing I didn't do, but they still look really good. There are just a couple of areas that have leftover, like, support marks. Little tabs, that sort of thing. I'm just glad to hang out with you for a bit. I do gotta go to bed, though. I'm so dang exhausted. Please go to sleep. Go take care of yourself first and foremost. I plan to end my stream in either an hour or two, somewhere around between 11 and 12 tonight. It's a shorter stream, sure, but it is me easing my way back into streaming. May I request Bucket Gremlin Burb? As if no, that's okay. Trying to get used to asking instead of assuming the answer is no. I would love to, but I kinda don't have anything set up. I will have... can I? I shall just lurks. It's good to see that you're doing well. I am doing well. I'm glad to be back. Can I? Looking for a closed. I heard the lurk. Open, replace image. Okay, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I don't have everything set up, especially not for a miniature painting stream. By the way, do you all enjoy the miniature painting stream? Is this a decent setup for doing this? Your feedback.
Pixeladefee said jump scare. Good night.
Good night, Pix. May you rest well and have the sweetest of dreams. I haven't said that in so long. Man. Have a wonderful night and the sweetest of dreams. Oh, P.S. I will have fiber internet finally here in... I don't know how long. They've started putting in the pipes so that they can then go back and wire it. This is going to take several months, I'm sure. But I should have better internet soon, he said, fingers crossed, for streaming. And with better internet for streaming, that means that I can do my sleep streams more than I used to. Wouldn't that be a thing? Do, 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 do. I'm gonna have to do the edge of her head again here in a second because of the red of her cape at the neck piece. You know what? I need some more red, probably. And also, we're gonna I'm gonna stop that song real quick. Remember that whole thing I've been talking about of how I want to have a prayer moment every stream? Hi. Whether you're religious or not, I'm Christian, and I've asked that I could pray for people whenever I needed to during streams and such. I have a prayer board. If there's anything that I can pray for you, feel free to comment. Otherwise, in general, knocking things over. Dear God, like writing a letter almost. Thank you for helping give me guidance through my life so that I could be where I'm at today, where I can stream, where I can be building a community, where I can make things for people and all that. And we're getting raided. Well, you came in at prayer time. Hi, Pre. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. You came in time for prayer moment. It's a generalized prayer at the moment. If there's anything I can pray for you guys who are raiding in at this moment, feel free to write it in. I have a prayer board also in my Discord server. This is all new. And I do very simple prayers. Hi, Pre. Oh, Mama Brick. Hello, hello. Attacker Bug, Mystic Mama, Cardinal Redbeard, Wade March. Wade Mock. Half of these names I recognize from ReachCon. My gosh. Hi, welcome in. Anyway. Dear God, thank you for giving me guidance and helping walk with me on this journey through life so that I could have found the people at Reach, so that I could get back into streaming, get back into 3D printing, where I can be in this place of blessing, that I can be able to do all this stuff and build a community and give back to the community the blessings you've given to me. In general, from my prayer board, there's someone who mentioned in the simplest of terms that they would like prayers for their mom. I don't know what hardships are going on or anything like that, but if anyone would like to, as well as myself, if we could keep them in our prayers. Whatever might be going on, I pray that God gives the guidance, peace, healing, whatever might be needed in those moments. And may your family find as well the guidance and peace they need through whatever hardships may be going on. In Jesus' name. Amen. Now to put on the hat again so that I can properly stream. Hello everyone. Welcome in. I am Sugar Chapeau, humble hummingbird familiar. Normally I would be streaming with a VTuber. This is my first stream back in 4 months. 4 months, maybe 5, I'm not sure. It was sometime in summer that I quit streaming. Hi. This is an unusual one for me. I decided for my stream back that I wanted to be painting miniatures. We're about halfway through on these two. I've still got a little bit of a ways to go. A flat cap, good taste in hats. I have been wearing flat caps my entire life, pretty much. Since I was told when going to camp one year, hey, it's super sunny and hot. Should wear a hat. And I went, okay. And I just bought one from Walmart going, this looks nice. I'll wear this. But no, thank you. Gosh, I know he's following me, and I'm pretty sure half of you know him, but for those who don't, how do I shout him out? Flat cap. Hang on. Where's the shout out button these days? Slash shout out username flat cap. Is it flat cap Dapper Pastor? Is that who it is? Flat cap Dapper Pastor. Yes. Cap Dapper Pastor. That name. It didn't take. Well, that's not the right person that I just shouted out. Whoops. Okay, there's a guy called Flat Cap Dapper Pastor. Yes, that name. That name right there. I met him at ReachCon. I love that guy. He has a separate stream where he has video cameras over his koi fish pond, and he actually for my fellow streamers, I know the perfect way to explain what he's like. Hey guys, I'm going to turn into him in about 30 years. I'm not kidding. Like, he is an amazing, goofy goober of a man. I love him to death, having just met him last month, if anything, or started this month, actually. He does cosplay. He was giving streamer advice. He always has a smile on his face. He has like 50 flat caps, he told me. He gave me a site where I could subscribe and get a cap every month. I'm just gonna turn into this guy when I get older. And I don't have any complaints. He's amazing. Go check him out. Tell him the small hummingbird said hi. A vision from the future. Yes. Okay, I had to clean it up just a little bit. But we got Hornet so far. And we've got Hollow Knight so far. Just the head. I'm about to do Hollow Knight's body. So we're doing Gray next. Tell me. I know that a lot of times the culture of Twitch is raid and run, which I don't mind. You're here to lurk, you're here to lurk. If you raid and run, I hope to see you again soon. Hopefully, I'll be streaming more often here in the future. The goal is to do one stream every week. That's the starting goal, at least, to slowly ease my way back into streaming. But how have you been? What were you streaming? As I try to sort through my paintbrushes here. There we go. Got one. You gotta go get some sleep, Skay! Gotta go get some sleeps. Have a great rest of stream. Take care. Good night, Pri. You have a wonderful night and the sweetest of dreams. Thank you for stopping in. It's a pleasure to get to meet you here online and everything. I'm a brick. Mine is exclamation point. I have to reread. Gosh, I'm not used to reading that fast again. Hold on, didn't it say? It says pre-puny rated. Oh, I don't stream. Is this where I'm supposed to lean into the mic and say, it's a sin to lie? It's fine, I don't... Free is a butt. Name calling as well. Gasp. I met them at ReachCon. I thought they were quite nice. This is gray, right? Yeah, this is just dark gray. Okay. I lied for hours on stream. Hours of lying. You played Among Us. Oh. Wow, it's been a long time since I've played some Among Us. Or really any Among Us type games. Then again, it's been 4 months since I last streamed, so that could be part of it. All fall short of the glory of God, including I. Oh gosh. So, I know that Pri was clearly winning at Among Us. Case in point. Well, still, I thought you said you was going to bed. If you need sleep, please take care of yourself first and foremost. That's what I tell all my friends here on stream, so I'm gonna tell it to you again. Okay, for real, good night, good night. Until then, did my music stop again? There we go. I'll get my music going again. What time zone are you? I am CST. It is about 10 o'clock. The plan for today is to... Well, actually, it's 10:25. The plan for today is to probably quit streaming in an hour. Pretty much stop around the 3-hour mark. There we go. But then again, I'm easing my way back into streaming, and there was definitely some scuff at the start because, hey, your boy hasn't streamed in a long time. I had to change my bitrate and everything because my stream actually didn't have a video. There we go. Now I can paint your little bug, but gray. There we go. Yeah, this is also the first time I've done a miniature painting stream. I thought it would be chill. Turn on some music, do some miniature painting, and enjoy the company of whoever stops by. Normally, my streams are roguelikes or card game board games, those sorts of stuff, because I love those kinds of games. I am also known, as I'm sure my chatters will tell you, for having super chill vibes that they can sleep to. Wouldn't be a normal stream if there weren't tech issues. It was fun raiding into chat only. You raided into me whenever I had shut down my stream because I needed to restart it. That's not my fault. You just had impeccable timing. Thank you for the lurk. I'm going to mispronounce your name so hard. Nekiro. That sounds right. Please forgive me if I've mispronounced your name. Nesiro. I was at campfire with the Light Twins. Yeah. Nesiro. I just can't pronounce things, okay? Also, I struggle with names and remembering faces that go with names. It is one of my worst flaws, I want to say. It is the thing I struggle with the most. I found that I fade from memory quickly. Not true. It's just I need a face and a name. I bet I'd have you right there. My brain keeps telling me that you were the one across from me. Nekospy was there, so that means that you were over there. Because big glass Heron? Heron was... Yeah, that was Heron. Heron Club Dog. Savage. Rabid Savage. So that means that it was... Wait, did you have the hat? As I'm playing Pictionary over here. My gosh. You were supposed to be lurking. Here I am trying to figure out who you were. I'm so sorry. Alright. We have a gray little body, a white head, well, a gray coat. Next will be the sword. Probably do one more layer of gray here before I get to the sword. Just to make sure that the coat doesn't show any black. He was wearing the hat. Hat and glasses. He watched my stuff during one of the in-church events. I'm gonna say this name wrong as well. Hair tool? Ferric hair tool. I hope I Hi. I don't know how to say names. I'm sorry. Hair tool. Sorry, I'm also trying to paint this before it dries. Still, hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, watcher. This is my first time back to streaming in 4 months, and my first time painting miniatures. Attacker bug. Attacker bug, look, it's you. I'm sorry, I had to. Okay. We've done white. I think I need to do one more douse of red on the underside of this cape. And then this should be good. So tiny and cute. I mean, it is the Hollow Knight. There we go. And Hornet. Let me hear it from everyone. Shaw! Golly! Can I get a Shaw from chat? Oh man. Garama! Yes. Excellent. I'm thinking that I should play Silksong on my birthday. I think that would be a good time to play that game. Sure! Because y'all know... Well, actually, a lot of you probably don't know me that well. I wonder if I should save it as a surprise, or should I just tell you? I'll just tell you. One of the things that I tend to do a lot is on my birthday or on major streaming events like my affiliate anniversary, that sort of stuff. Sorry, I had to cough there. I like to do 24-hour streams, or as long as possible. Why? Because I'm crazy. And I just consider it having a good time. It's just what I do. So, having a game that I love to death, like Hollow Knight, only in this case, Silksong, because I haven't gotten to play Silksong yet. 24-hour birthday stream, Silksong. I think that's a grand idea. Nothing can possibly go wrong with this idea. Definitely, totally. Nothing. Awesome. And I always try to go overboard whenever I do the 24-hour streams and have, like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Donathon, subathon type things, where you have the Wheel of Misfortune, or if I reach X number of donations, eat spicy food, right? I usually try to do something like that, but at the same time, after having just gotten out of some major burnout and 4 months off from streaming, part of me is like, if I do a 24-hour stream, I just want to do it for fun. I don't know that I want to have a whole bunch of donathon things. Especially with my rant on how Twitch has been handling subs or stuff like that. But that is a rant for another time. Also, for those of you who are here, the ads are starting soon. You have been warned. I will pause the stream, and I will see you on the other side, but they are starting soon. In it says 10 seconds, but I don't believe it. It usually sits there for a while after the timer hits 0 before it actually runs the ads. All right. I think it's coming along nicely. So, next color that I'm gonna get ready while we get ready for some ads. Metallic gray silver. Do 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 do. Come on. Trying to rinse out my one paintbrush. The white doesn't want to come out. There we go. The white had dried on a bit too much. All right. "14 seconds. Ooh. Ooh. This paint is shiny. You weren't kidding whenever they said silver metallic. That is a very... Like, you can't see it due to the quality of my camera. Yes, look at those blurry pixels. But it is a very shiny gray. Alright, so we're going to be going thinly right along the blade. Careful not to touch her hand or the stones right beneath me. And now I have to wait for it all to dry before I can add another layer on. But while the one dries, I know someone else's sword who needs to be done. That same metallic shine. Careful about the helmet. Careful about the under back. And I don't have to be as careful with his cloak area because, let's be honest, gray on gray blends together. Can't. Hold him. There we go. Okay. There we go. And again, while one dries, you pick up the other one, and now that it has dried some, I can do a quick layer 2. Just to cover up some of those blemish areas where it was really thin, or where the supports kind of were. Yeah, for those of you still here and everything, new goal of mine is to hold like polls or something with my community and do miniature painting like once a month, once a week, and have you guys choose what I'm going to print next. Because I'm having fun with this. I would love to have calm, chill vibes and miniature painting more regularly. And telling my community to, hey, pick what you want me to print. Do you want a D&D character? Do you want a space marine? Even though I've never played Warhammer. What's it called? Helldiver? I could play... Oh, I haven't done Helldivers in a while. Thank you for the hugs.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
Aww. Aw, I love you too, Snow Crystal. This is where I say no you. There we go. All right. Well, technically, he done. I gotta color his base or anything. His little legs remain black. I didn't get any major white or anything in his eyes, except for a tiny little blemish right there, but I can fix that super easy. So he is done. With that, I can now say this as I get ready to finish up Hornet next. This little guy has pretty much a 1 inch, less than 1 inch base. He's about 2 inches tall, I believe. Just... Yeah. He's a little over 2 inches tall. He's got a 1 inch base. I printed him myself on my resin printer. I hand painted him. I am self-promoing myself right now. Sorry, I had to cough there for a second. For the sake of my curiosity, since I am running a business here, technically, I do 3D printing, I do resin printing, I make miniatures, I make cosplays, all that stuff. I love asking my community this question because it helps me better understand pricing and such, right? He's a 2 inch tall minifigure, right? What would you pay for him? Or what do you think should be paid for him? A hand-painted mini. And then, basing off of what all you guys say, I'll tell you what I'd sell him for. $15-18, I don't know. So, sorry, I wanted to do touch up because I saw it. $15, believe it or not, it's actually a little high in my estimate. My estimate is that I would sell him for 12 to 15. And here's my reason for that, right? I charge, like, okay, it's gonna sound small, but it adds up and it technically does cover the costs of everything that I do for this as a side hobby, right? As a side hustle. I charge like $1 an hour on work and whatever I have to do for it. And then I put a little bit more on top of that just to cover expenses and make it towards profit, right? If I tally up the time it took for me to print him, do a little bit of sanding and a little bit of cleaning, spray paint it, and then just let the spray paint dry, like just spray painting, that's what, 30 minutes? Leave it out there for an hour and worry about it later. And then 2 hours, 3 hours at most for painting, right? If I add all that up, I come to $12. So the fact that people expect it to be more expensive tells me that I'm pricing it correctly. That's at least my thought on this. My thought is, if people expect it to be more expensive, I'm pricing it well. Because it covers all of my expenses and gives me a little bit extra for profit. Now, the biggest issue would be I would have to charge for shipping. Because unfortunately, shipping gets stupidly expensive. In my opinion. My personal opinion. I don't like the cost of shipping. Very delicately filling in the eye of Hornet with just a little bit of black because I accidentally got some white on her eyes. There we go. That's better. Not big enough to sabotage. Look, you are fully allowed to jump scare me while I am painting things. I don't mind. It's entertainment. And then I get to practice my painting skills even more. So it's fine. Don't get too caught up on it. Okay. We gotta do the fun thing next. Sorry, this is what I was most excited for because this is me actually testing some of my painting skills out. Clean brushes off real quick. Then I'll keep the big one. This one. Alright. Green. Cut up on a lot of things that stressed me out in a silly little bundle like that. You're fine. So, I have this mildly darkish green, not very dark, kind of plant-like. It's called quick dry and easy. Crisp green. Because all of these colors need to have special names, like flag red, not to be misconstrued. Is that the word? Misconstrued, I think, is the correct term. With apple red, or some other red, or ruby red, whatever. But I'm taking a little bit of green, and I'm actually going to try something. Gonna try to darken the green just a little bit. I made kind of a green-gray mess. But problem is I don't have blue. Right? My goal is to take this thing that she's standing on, right? Just kind of paint the whole thing. I'm gonna paint the whole thing. Someone is a menace to society. I'm probably gonna get paint on my hand doing this. Can I hold? Oh, I can hold. Yes. Okay. Paint the whole thing. Paint the whole thing. Paint the whole thing. Paint the whole thing. Why am I painting the whole thing? You may ask. Go ahead, ask. No, I am painting it in a greenish color because that is the color of Green Path, which is where you first meet Hornet in Hollow Knight. So I'm trying to do a reminiscent of Green Path paint job. Let me be a menace, Danon. No. A little bit of Easter egg gamer knowledge? Have you not played Hollow Knight? Is this where I say you haven't played nor watched a Hollow Knight gamer? Like gasp? Le gasp. Le horrors. No, I'm kidding. Yes. Hollow Knight's an amazing game. Definitely go play it. I streamed it once. First time in hearing about it, but it sounds cool. First time hearing about it. You play as a tiny little bug, the Hollow Knight, as you wander about through a beautiful landscape with amazing music, fighting the infected evil bugs in order to find your destiny and to save the entire nest from whatever plague thing is going on there. Gasp of the snow. My gosh, Snow, you know me better than that. My goodness. I just need to get into the cracks of the rocks. The stream you got there, is that Noel the Owl? Noel the OL? What do you mean, nice stream I got there? What are you doing here? What have you done? Oh, and now I'm getting raided. Hi, Sammy. Gee, I could have guessed. Yes, it is me also. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Raiders. One and all. I just painted something green that I shouldn't have. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Japanese bush baby. Hello, swag. How you all doing? How are you? Welcome in, Raiders, one and all. It has been 4 months since I last streamed, and it feels so good to be back at it. Even though I'm not VTubing at the moment, I am doing miniature painting, and I'm having fun. Hi, David. Hello, Sammy. How you doing? How are the two favorites? Relatable. I know, right? It's been so long since I streamed. It's been 6 according to Twitch. Ooh. Ooh. Has it been 6 months? I thought at most it was 5. Have I not streamed for half a year? Ooh. I feel terrible. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Just started a game, so I'm gonna chat with you in a bit. Lol. Okay, Sammy. Hi, Sammy. Bye, Sammy. Just sent you a picture of something. I will be heading back to bed. Okay. Also, I saw Discord light up with your name, and I thought to myself, I'll yell at her tomorrow and tell her, how dare you. How dare you text me when you're supposed to be asleep. I should really play Hollow Knight? You should. Hollow Knight is an amazing game. And I'm thinking, at the moment, this is just rough planning, but I'm thinking what I'll do is I will stream Silksong as my birthday stream when it is time for that. Ah. Missed you, boss man. I missed you all too. Okay, it hasn't been 17 months. It might have been 17 weeks. Hang on, 6 months. 6 times 4. It was a lot longer than 17 weeks. I take that back. I'm better at math than that. Had 2 cups of tea, okay. I'll be getting cozy again in bed. Okay, fine. You had tea. Very well. Good night, Pixel, you sweet and adorable little fairy, you. You know, now, if you're still around and everything, I'm gonna admit, it's always a little odd. Just a little odd to me. Anytime I see one of what I consider the D&D crowd, right? Outside of the D&D servers. It's always like, who are you and how did you find me? It's always super nice to see you guys, though. Even if I'm being a goofy goober on the internet and playing video games and streaming as a tiny little VTuber hummingbird or painting miniatures. But every time that I see Nowl or Soul or sometimes Undead Commander. Heck, there was one point I even saw Chrome outside of the Arcadum server, and I was like, How did you find me? What are you doing here? I'm used to turn-based games for endless Pokemon games, ROMs, roguelikes, and the such. If you like roguelites, oh well, roguelites. I think Hollow Knight technically falls under the category roguelike, whatever the difference between those two are. But it definitely has some of that customizability and dying and getting better at the game, which is one of the things that I absolutely love in a game sometimes. I'm glad to have been typecasted being serious. I'm glad I'm like a rare encounter to you. It is always pleasing to see friendly faces no matter where they're from. Trust me. Roguelites let you keep some of the progress after death. Roguelikes are the full reset. Okay, then it is a roguelite, because as you go, you get the upgrades. Either way, you'd probably like it. Just saying. Okay, so I've learned how to deal with the jump scare people. Simply remove the brush really fast whenever someone tries to jump scare you. And then wait for your nerves to calm before you continue to paint. I need more video game music for my album so that I don't have to restart the music every so often. Oh, ad break.
Well, Dad, they got helmets on their heads.
Oh, son of a gun. OBS disconnected. And it's back. Hey, is the stream still live? think I'm still here. Okay. Okay, good. Biggest jump scare I ever had was when I was listening to Spotify without premium in the shower. Oh no. I heard LeBron say, I'll tell you what makes me thirsty. Oh gosh. No dying in the shower. But also, okay, good. Stream is still live. So, remember how earlier in the stream I said they are finally getting fiber set up in my neighborhood eventually? Fiber Wi-Fi? Yeah, sometimes my Wi-Fi gets randomly spotty and comes back online. It's great. I promise. I'm not upset by it at all. uh, but hey, look on the bright side. Here in a couple months, I'll have fiber and actually good streaming Wi-Fi. All right, final touch-ups, guys. Final touch-ups. Where did I poke you with green? The green didn't belong. There it is. All right. Here we go. We got a couple of rocks. We got a green path, which I roughly painted on. Very rough, but that's fine. It looks good rough. We got Hornet. Man, I'm pleased with this. One Hornet and one Hollow Knight. I wonder if I can do a side by side without getting any paint on my fingers. Hang on. There we go. Back it up a bit. There we go. Anatomically accurate heights. Ah. So again, for those of you who are here, this is my first time streaming in like 6, they say, months. Ugh. This is my first stream in sorry, brain. It's the first time I've streamed painting miniatures. This is the second time I've ever painted miniatures. This is the first time streaming it. And I got done with 2 of them. Next time, I'm gonna do these 2. I have a flea from Silksong, and I have the grub from Hollow Knight. Basically, you could consider these the pets you rescue throughout the games. They will be super easy to paint because they're basically one big color across the whole thing, and then the small details in between. But yeah. Ah, gosh. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. I hope you all enjoyed this as well. It has been 2 hours and 55 minutes, it says. Potato. It's been 3 hours of streaming. I was gonna call it quits between 11 and midnight tonight so that I could start winding down. It's like 11:22. Perfect timing. I got 2 of them done. It's time to start shutting down. Excellent. Last stream of yours was when I was playing an Undead Commander D&D game, I think after the game we rated you. I wouldn't be surprised. Love Undead Commander. Great Skelebro. Love that guy. But yes, next time I stream, I'm gonna be honest, my next stream is probably next Saturday. I'm probably not gonna get to a stream before then, just because it's the holidays and I'm trying to ease myself back into streaming and not go pedal to the metal. So I'll probably stick to Saturdays for now, because Saturdays is a guaranteed day off for me, more or less. Sundays I sometimes have stuff going on. Fridays I usually have D&D group at night with some friends, and the rest of the week I have work. So I'll take it where I can get it. Good to take your time. I know, but I'm also over the burnout enough that I'm sitting here like, pedal to the metal. I could stream. I can do it. Hold yourself back, though. Right. Let's go over some end of stream stuff, shall we? The updates I'm having to the stream, as we've talked about before, I have a prayer board. From here on out, streams will always have a short little section where I go over prayers of whatever anyone might need. If there's something that's been going on in your life, if you've got a praise of something you're excited about, I'd like to pray for you. That's just me. It's one of the ways I show I care. As for the thanks, I do not know their names, unfortunately, at this time. But I did notice that throughout this entire time that I've been gone, there have been 2 people who remained subbed to me. I don't know who you are. I will figure it out eventually. When I do. 2 people who have been subbed to me on Twitch, and several friends of mine, IRL, remained subbed to me on Coffee. Those friends including Leroy the Grease Monkey and Minion. So thank you to those who monetarily support my stream. Another shout out will go out to Tatsu, who threw several bits at me earlier on. A shout out goes to all those who have lurked and stuck around through all the little ad breaks and such, because again, that stuff does monetarily help me. And a final shout out goes to all those who have raided or popped into stream and hung out and everything. I love seeing your faces. Sammy's crying. That means she's realized I'm shutting down and is upset. Hi Sammy, love you friendo. I'm not leaving quite yet. I'm saying my end of stream stuff. I like seeing your face. I like seeing your faces. I don't believe you. Here. Sorry, I need to get these things out while I have them in my head. Stick around, Sammy. 'Tis the holiday season. As such, I've talked about the prices of my stuff that I make, the 3D printing things that I do, from knickknacks to cosplay. Yes, this is a set of ram horns that someone ordered and then ghosted me on and couldn't pay me on and everything, so these are up for sale. All of my 3D printing service, from miniatures to cosplay and all that stuff, for now until Christmas, for the holidays and everything in essence, I'm gonna just run a 15% discount across the board for anyone. Because I'd like for things to be affordable if people want a weird small knick-knack or they have an idea that their kid really wants printed. I'm just gonna start putting in a 15% discount for the entirety of the holiday season. Why? Because I feel like it and I can do what I want. Why does Burb have a gun? Because he also has a bucket. Burb indeed has a gun. I was halfway expecting you to say Patty Rex after knickknacks. No. But 15% discount across the board. I don't care. I have fun making things. I want to make more things that are affordable for people for cool little Christmas gifts. I've even made useful objects. People came to me and they were like, I need a clip for this one thing. And I was like, yeah, I can print that. Tatsu can attest. I made him a can koozie. He got a turkey can koozie from me. It was great. He says that the missus loved it. There's actually a quote in my Discord now. Best gun because I asked for it? Yes. Fine, I'll do the self-cares. Lego mug? I think I can pull that off, yes. I just need to find one.
Helmets on their heads, but I gotta want them alone instead.
Empty. That's like... Okay, I think they're like 16-ounce cups if you fill them all the way up. So I'm going to say that's 14 ounces of water down. More! No. I'll get more whenever I shut down stream. Don't worry about it. But no, I think I can do a Lego mug. I just need to find the file. The problem is I haven't learned 3D modeling. I need to obtain files first before I can actually print the thing. But if I can get my hands on any kind of file, I can print it. Unless it's like super thin, like this stupid Iron Man mask I've been building that you can't see. I had to reprint that thing like 5 times. Worrying about it now. No worries, my gosh. Goobers. Goobers. A lot of you. Thank you for the support as always, guys. Thank you for helping me do all this. Thank you for welcoming me back after 5 to 6 months, apparently. I hate that it was 6 months, but thank you for welcoming me back and everything. I love this. I hope to do more of this in the future. I hope to keep growing, building, printing, all that stuff. Someday I want to get a camera, figure out how to hook all that stuff out, and set up a whole bird watching section so that I can have a camera running for bird watching, because I love that stuff. Glad to see you back, though. It's good to be back. It's good to see you too, Sammy. Although I was always seeing you in Discord. Worry and anxiety is a myth. That's right. That's right, Snow Crystal. Worry and anxiety is a myth. And barely hanging out? Yes, I know we barely hung out, but chatting and checkups is still nice. It still counts for something. This is the water from the paints today. A lovely pink. A gross smell. an inedible taste. But no, that's the paint water of the day. And, oh, right, Sammy. You didn't get to see them before I get to shut down and everything. I want to show them off again. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Do you have more water to drink? That's a load of a bull hacking crap. I got diagnosed with depression and anxiety and ADHD in 2nd grade. Those are awesome. I recall saying so in DMs. Oh yeah. Puts the phone away. Phone confirmed. I really have needed this. I'm ready to be back. Slowly but surely, but ready nonetheless. It's good. It really is good to be back. Well, as always, there's a Discord. It's very slow and quiet in there at times. I try to keep active as best I can. We'll get there. One day it shall be active. Let's all get out, I'm sure. There are miniatures, there's 3D printing, there's streaming, there's all this stuff going on. Thank you for being here. If you are one to support monetarily, buy a 3D print from me or subscribe to Coffee. Do Coffee. Don't go through Twitch. I'm gonna rant about that one of these days. I'm gonna have my little rant. I'm upset with Twitch, but that's beside the point. I'm also streaming on YouTube. We're live right now, and Twitch live right now. I might be adding more to the mix in the future. I'd also stream on Kick. Haven't decided yet. I try to figure out how to stream on TikTok. Not as sure about that one. We'll figure it out. Okay, not to be around the bush, but are you considering solo gaming in the future? Are you considering solo games and things for the future, or are you open to more multiplayer participation? I will always be probably... Okay, look, Sammy, come here, Sammy. Yes, come here. You get beheld now. Hi. This is great. I'm always going to be someone who plays a lot more solo games, just because those are the kind of games that fit the niche that I love to play the most. But that does not mean that I don't want to play games with you on occasion, or want to find some multiplayer games here and there to play with you or other people in the community and such. One such game. Oi, stop your pouting. I see you over there. I see you doing the pouting. Stop it. But one such multiplayer game that I do want to get going with you in particular is Peak. I want to play Peak with Sammy and David. I want to do it. I just have to find a good day to do it. Pick a day, yes. Peak is great, but you need friends to have the most fun with Peak. have friends who have Peak. I need to get back into things slowly, and then I need to pick an extra side day where I can play Peak at some point. Likely? It would either have to be some sort of afternoon or something, but I don't think that would work. It would have to be evening with you guys. I'll talk it over with you. I'm thinking Thursdays. Maybe. Who knows? We'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure it out, but Saturdays are usually going to be like the one particular day at the moment that I have stapled as my free day for streaming. Just keeping that in mind. Saturdays are always a streaming day for me. Fridays, I'm usually probably going to have D&D, unfortunately. So unless I start streaming really late at night, which I'm not very comfortable doing, like, I wouldn't start until midnight. Because that's when all the D&D people leave. Oh well, we will talk it over. I'm sure we will find time somewhere. But until then, don't do that because you'll be tired of it. And it says I'm unstable again with the bitrate. I don't know why. Well, what do we got? I know we got Sammy. I know we got Snugsy and Snow Crystal. I think we still got Nowl in here. And Attacker Bug might still be in here. We've probably got a fair bit of people. Alright, good old Twitch. Whom do I have online? Everyone and their pet dog is online. I see. It's one of those days. Well, okay then. Heard my name, huh? I was seeing who all was in here for raiding out, so that I could find a good person to raid out to. We have a really, really big Goose Duck. I think they're playing Goose Duck. Collab going on. Yep, that's a Goose Duck collab. We've got music. We've got art collab. We've got, hey, Peak. We were just talking about Peak. Lol. Ooh, someone's playing Moonlighter too. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna flip a coin real quick. Where are the dice in this room whenever I need one? Oh wait, I know where they are. They're buried in this guy. Dragon teeth dice. Yes, I made these at one point. Dragon teeth dice. They're very interesting 3D print. I'm gonna have to reprint them sometime now that I have like better printing and better printing understanding. So, I have, let's call it 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 big names in particular I'm gonna raid out to tonight. What do we got? 4. Alrighty. How do I raid? How do I do that again? Hang on. Button. There's the raid button. Search and filter. Oh, quick filter. Following. That is actually super helpful. They added filters to raiding out. Yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Alright. Hi. We are going to be raiding out to the wonderful, cheerful Foxman. His name is Jate the Fox. If you do not know Jate, look. Jate the Fox is a goofy goober. I met him at Reach. He's great. He did a whole talk on streaming while I was at ReachCon. So we're going to raid out to him. Boop. He is both a VTuber and an IRL streamer. He is currently playing Moonlighter 2, which is the next version of the Moonlighter game. I played that a lot way back before I even started really getting into streaming. Loved that game because, again, roguelikes. But yes, please go say hi to Jate the Fox. Say hi. Say the little hummingbird sent you. Burb raid, art raid, whatever you want to call it. Put whatever emotes you've got in there because I love seeing everyone's emotes, where they get their little raid emotes, the dancing ones, the ones that are throwing money all over the place. I love all the emotes. So use some of your favorites and go say hi to Jate. Have a wonderful night and the sweetest of dreams. Thank you for stopping in, and I will catch you all next time. Bye. Right? Right? That's the cue. I love everyone here. Have a good night, YouTube. Have a good night, everyone. Love you guys from the